if it's okay. The thing is, I'm sure it can't be my connectivity in terms of like, bad Wi-Fi, because I am now fully plugged in. So it can't, it's because this is kind of an old flat, So sometimes I'm like, yes, just thick walls and it sucks a little bit. But now I'm plugged in. So I can't imagine it's that. Maybe it is. Maybe it's just really bad or something. I have got my stream up on the ultra wide. I suddenly am filled with dread. Let's just make sure everything's reloaded. Because I feel very vulnerable suddenly. I know what entering this place has done to me, but I'm suddenly not feeling great. I'll let you know if it starts being shitty again. Yeah, please do. I've got it to my right, but it is just on the edge of my peripherals, so... yeah, I remember. There's an uppies. Okay. Fucking bird. Punch you out of the sky. Oh, there was a second one, right. I was gonna say, I'm sure I didn't miss. That's a dead man. Oh, yeah, here's the loot. I remember. Nothing else on this layer, nope. And in here, we do want to start making cobblestone rocks, because this does not give dysentery. I'll take it. We have gotten ourselves a upgrade for our knuckle wraps. We're going from a 9.8 to an 11.3. The only downside is the slight stamina cost increase, and it is very small, thankfully. Getting +6 to my power attack is kind of insane. Uni, hello. Unfortunately, your gamble profits went into Tesla stocks and then were seized by Elon Musk. I'm sorry. At any point, do you plan on leaning into your VTuber's whole backstory and look, or are you just going to keep it as is? Who gives a fuck type thing? I have already thought of my lore. I just need to figure out how to present it in a... I'm thinking of doing a D&D style... I was checking there's no Zombolonis. There should be in here. Yeah, I've already thought of the lore. I just need to... I was thinking of just doing a recording explaining the lore. Because that way I don't have to... I'm not at the point yet where I'm okay just discussing it. Because I still find it really weird. Despite being a DM and literally homebrewing a setting, kind of. I still find it weird to discuss my lore. Explosions, you need explosions to present something. You are onto something, I think. Oh, this song sounds amazing. Alright, knuckle dusters. They're coming through that door on the right. Yep, there they are. Could be two of them, I think. There it is. God, it's a lot less scary when you just take control of it completely. Like, if I charge them, I am not scared. If I'm being charged, I am scared, you know? I kind of understand this is not a horror game by any means. But, like, the whole horror game tuber, like, just let yourself die a few times and you're like, oh yeah, this game isn't scary anymore because you know, sort of thing. Yeah, what I just say makes sense? Who knows? But I see there's a highlighted message. Give me a sec. Character introduction and stat sheet for your VTuber. Embrace being a nerd. Come on. I know what it is. I just want to be able to explain it properly. You know? I have mentioned stuff about it in the past, which I'm not sure if people took much notice of. Rifle parts. I will absolutely take rifle parts. Are you kidding me? What is this? What's the lore of a character, not the person writing the lore? Oh yeah, no, I know. You need to get in the headspace of an actor. You are related to your role, but it isn't you. And equally, you are not your role. I know I have heard it. Yeah. You need to become schizophrenic and embrace your character as one of your personalities. Just all steel tool parts. Quite a lot of good stuff in here. So essentially, in a broad term, basically, the idea is that the place that my character inhabits is like a prison. But it's not a prison for my character or for the 99.9% of the other denizens of this place. It was meant to be a prison of one creature known as the Dreamer, who was imprisoned in this reality by its rival, as the only other being of power of anywhere near equal measure. So they created a place with a set of rules where conscious creation of that type could not happen. So the Dreamer can only shape the world unconsciously. So when it sleeps, it creates the space which we are in, right? And because of the things it's been through, it has had a lot of nightmares and continues to keep having it. Now the problem becomes that when mortals such as yourselves perish and end up in this place, because there are many places you can go, you don't end up where the rest of us are. You end up at the very, very far edges. And it's up to some of us who have taken it upon ourselves, like me, to save you. I took this apart. That is the premise, essentially. But from what I remember, they sometimes go impair when you start treating voices as personality. I remember wrong though. Read it a long time ago. Schizophrenia is audio and visual hallucinators. Did is the separate personalities. If you have both, then it becomes complex. Right. Yeah, that's it. That's the idea, which is why you will catch me saying Isekai travelers, because that's like the way that the natives of the plane refer to the people who have turned up. And it is kind of the duty of us to take in those of you who have come here and will die. Should you not be protected. But schizophrenia is, I believe, a more genetic thing, whereas DID is often a result of childhood trauma. Speaking of childhood trauma, Solemn. Did is dissociative identity disorder. Yeah, I had no idea what it stood for, which is why I was just saying did. Oh, I forgot. I can just do this. Now, more room for loot. Does the world of your backstory have deck of many things for gambling? No. The thing is that most of the bad things that come from that are in our world that aren't brought up by the dreamer are concepts brought from different realities by the people we try and save. So I think gambling is very much a thing that an Isekai traveler brought here in order to try and manipulate things to their advantage. Because in this world, one of the rules dreamt up was that you can accrue experience, which you can spend to improve yourself. And sometimes what happens is when a creature is born into this world, like myself, or a Isekai traveler turns up, sometimes they are given special benefits. They are almost dreamt into existence. And that means that things are a little less balanced for them than they would like. How eldritch are things there? It varies daily. Sometimes when things are good, people don't want the dreamer to sleep, so it doesn't. But eventually things are bad, and the dreamer goes to sleep to try and fix them, and it doesn't always work, unfortunately. And it's hard to hate the dreamer because it's not its fault things are like this. It's just how they are. As a traveller of the dreamscape, I might be able to find my way to a doorway to that plane. But theoretically, if he dreamed of it, could he bring gambling into this world? Again, gambling was brought in by an Isekai traveller, I believe. I don't really understand the appeal of the gamba, but you Isekai travelers do seem to like it a lot for some reason. You speak of something called gacha, which I don't really understand, but you seem to like it. Sounds like it would sit somewhere in the lower levels of consciousness. If you take the human level as 0, it sounds like a -3. Perhaps? Not for me to say. I am just one of the many startups looking to curry the dreamer's favour by stepping in and saving what I am sure are innocent souls from a quite horrible demise should you be left out in the far wilderness by yourself. Or selves. That was a hell of a punch, by the way. I just want to point out. Oh, I hear a zombie on my right. It's a cop. He's puking at me. Okay, let's take out the cop first. That was a miss. Zombie on my right. I can hear him. There it is. It's a feral nurse. Okay, very good, very good. Handled, reload. Yeah, very innocent. It's not for me to judge. And it will very soon become obvious what kind of traveller you are. Oh, pure mineral water. That's another one of those things you travellers like so much, isn't it? Pure water. Is it true that where you come from, the corporations of your world purposely poison the water? That seems like a very silly thing to allow to happen. Down at base impulses tempered by forethought and memories, the same places as dread and lust and greed. But those guys are dicks, especially Dread and his cronies. That must be a thing where you're from. I'm not sure what you mean. Ooh. This is good. Oh, not that, but I will take it. I'm running out of stuff. I am running out of stuff. Actually, no, the issue is that I'm not running out of stuff. I'm running out of space for stuff. None of this is established lore from anywhere. I'm spitballing. I wouldn't know. I'm only from this place. Wait, but like, what is a requirement of being brought into this world? Do you have to be a sentient species, or could, I don't fucking know, whale be a traveler? I'm not sure. Are whales sentient? What type of creature is a whale? Look, the real trouble is remembering which layer you left your body on. Aren't the whales where you learned about gacha? Oh yes, I'd heard something about that. That's what you call the ones who are lost in the gacha, correct? Whales. But I thought Wales was a place. There is so many realities. I find it a bit confusing. I'll be told that Wales was a person, and then I'll be told that Wales is a place, and I won't know which is true. You know. What a punch! Oh my god. That was a feral as well. We just one-tap that feral. Sorry, I got one of your Earth mobile phones and it keeps going off. I don't know how to stop it. It just keeps making noises, which is disconcerting. I want the duct tape. Okay, so you are from some different dimension. You're still British though. What's a British? Smiley face. Ish is like what you add to the end of a word to denote it's like something, right? So Brit-ish would suggest that you are like a Brit. No, it's Brit-ish. No. I don't even need a gun. I just need to right click my fist out. You know. Seems simpish, for example. Yes, it's a job of our startups to sort of escort you back to civilization and ensure your safety. But some of you tend to come back out with us for some reason. Can't find a space for this thing. I'm not going to use that, am I? Let's be realistic. Is a way to describe very lovely people who are overall accepted and liked by a whole social mass. Somehow I don't think that's true. I've heard them described as culture thieves, so... I'm not going to bother going in there. We're just killing time until the trade is open. And we need to keep heading south as well so we can get back to Trader Jen. But I think we're about to cross the biome. We should almost be there, I hope. But you need by that description, you must be British. Just ignore that, look, that zombie. We don't need it. Meow. Oh. Why did that not pop up? Oh, was that in the multi-stream on the YouTube chat? Why is Uni green sometimes? I am not lovely. I am a menacing gambling addict. What is that? The weird shadow crossing the road. I'm sure you're fine, Uni. You know, that's why we took you to a place where it's harder to gamble. For your own safety. It's one shot a feral again. That feels so good. Oh, if we can, we want to get a mini bike, don't we? I think we've unlocked it. We just need 2 wheels, chassis handlebars, we forge iron and parts. We could probably make one actually, if I just put my mind to it. Maybe I should make that our goal for this stream, is to acquire a mini bike, because I don't think we'll make it to the next horde. In fact, we definitely won't. We're on day 10. Deal with them while we're waiting. I stopped by to get points for future debated if I see CC in chat. Now I shall go study, as I still have my exams until Tuesday. Fair enough. I'd say enjoy yourself, but exams, so unlikely. Do I need an engine for this? Surely I need an engine for this. I do. Let's take one. Siege, hello. Welcome back. How are you? You missed a vague kind of overview of VTuber lore. Hope you're doing well. But I really want to get rid of some stuff, but I kind of also want to just take all of this. Here's something. Oh, it's a ball. Actually, we can take it with our fist. The humane way to hunt. As nature intended. That felt really bad. No more restarts yet? That's good. No, and we've passed day 7, which means we've got an extra life. We've got a 1-up. Which is very nice. So this week we can die once, and we don't have to restart. So if I take a quest which I don't realise is way too hard, we can just wake up in our bed. Okay, I don't want the bones. Bones, raw meat. We don't really need the meat either. I just want the leather. Honestly, any animal fat. How was that? That's a bird. Nice. Oh. Now that I've learnt where you have to hit the birds, I can actually kill them. you open yet? No, they're not open yet. Oh, we should equip this hat to barter with, because it will give us... Look at us, we look so cool. Because it gives us better bartering skill. I think it's 8% or something. Oh, buying. Alright, so not selling. Fair enough. That's still pretty good. Well, Ezekwa, if you want someone to proofread your writing or script, it's only fair I offer. You look like Slash. I do look like Slash. It's a good look. For some reason, I wasn't able to customize my character. Like, normally before you start a world, you're allowed to customize, but for the last 3 or 4 worlds, I've not been allowed to customize, so I don't know if they've taken it out. And I always look like this as well, like this lady. Alright. That was more akin to the strength of a feral zombie I'm used to. Come on, Jen. What are you doing? Driving me crazy. Vitamins, painkillers. Maybe it's like Russ, your character appearance is now tied to your Steam ID. I hope not, because I would have made myself a red boy if that were the case. Take them. Oh god. They were not in there a second ago. They spawned in and that spooked me. God, that genuinely did startle me. I thought, oh, I haven't been in here yet. That'll kill some time, but no. It was designed to make me jump. Okay, I'm going to head towards this little military outpost. There may be landmines on the floor, which could instantly kill me. Because they are really quite bad. So keep an eye out. And let me know if you see one with a 6-second delay, because that's how long it will be. I made it. Oh. Oh. There's a couple more of them in here than I would have thought. Okay, it's now daytime, so they should slow down, hopefully. There's a lot of them in here. They're all twins as well. I think I got them all. That was 11,000 XP. One bread. I will absolutely eat that. I'm going to turn the music down a little more for me because it is very loud. There we are. Ooh, army munitions box. Wow, we were. Okay. That is a lot of ammo. I'd rather have... Nah, let's see that. Nice! Now I don't have to feel guilty about using my rifle all the time. What is that place? Oh, it's got an army tent on it. Oh yeah, I can go speak to Jen. I forgot. Well, that's what I was supposed to be doing. Oh. I hear you, sir. Oh, there you are. Thought you were a spider boy. Oh, there's a crawly Wally as well. Any more? I don't think so. Alright. I do want them, but I can attach that to something. Which could be, for example, not that. Do any of these have double slots? No. Okay, so I guess we'll attach that to the hat. And then that will allow us to pick that back up. I do also want the steel knuckles. I guess we can take instead of the nails. That's fine. That feels like a decent swap. Okay, I'm now going to walk out towards Jen's, and I know there's no landmines here because I would have hit them. Good. Worried there for a second. Oh, I can hear a zombie. There he is. Look how high they can jump. Oh, I'm not going to have enough space in my inventory for the loot, am I? Oh, damn it. Traveling to these worlds to save people, and their systems don't allow me to carry all the loot I would wish. It's... Why inflict such limitations? There you go. Hopefully that'll do. Oh! I'm having some game hiccups, which is not fun. Yeah, and I have returned. I have finished your quest.
Congratulations. I can make my payment to the Duke now.
Okay, we'll select that. Zooming uses 15% less stamina. I didn't even realize it used stamina. Thought, let's take it. Jobs. Buried supply.
Oh well, check you know.
Fetch and clear. Fire station 7.
If you do this for me,
The Goldsmith
I will,
residence.
Oh well,
Engle's
I need
residence.
someone who's
Piggy
willing to
bank.
get.
Okay, we'll do the
if you
buried
do this for me,
supplies.
you can
We'll
always
accept
quit
that.
a job if you feel it's too dangerous, or just change your mind.
Where is that? That should be real close. I do really like buried treasure quests. I find them very satisfying. Oh, we leveled up as well, didn't we? I think we were going down perception because we wanted, like, these stuff. 10% loot bonus. Looting is 20% faster. Absolutely. No, 10% of armor with firearms and archery, 20% on anything with target armor reduction. Don't know what that means, but Deadeye we do want. Rifles deal 20% more damage, aim 20% faster, and reload 15% faster. Yeah, we absolutely want that. Rifles are main, apart from our fists. There's likely to be a lot of loot at this quest, so I'm gonna drop off some bits here. Oh. These. I'll keep some bits on me, which I definitely will want to take. For example, my shovel, which if I leave here without, I'm going to cry. That'll do. I don't know how much we should travel as the bird flies, or as the crow flies. What is this? That's Tinder notifications. Damn it. There's another thing I would have liked you all to keep out of this world, out of the Dreamers system, is Tinder. I do not welcome this addition. Seems like a very toxic place. Is this an army base? I think it is. There's probably landmines here. I need to be careful. Oh no, it's Joe's USA. I think I've said that the past 5 times I've gone past it. Is this an army base? Oh no, it isn't an army base. It's Joe's USA. I'm sure that's a thing I've said many times. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Alright, let's get digging. I 2-tap dirt now, apparently. Oh, I did spec some points into digging. Ooh. Water 60. That's pretty good. Drink what I am. I have no food on me, but that's fine. We don't need food. Where we're going, we don't need food. It's like in Back to the Future. I'm pretty sure that's a line from that. Come on. Ah, sorry, I have an itchy nose. Is that a zombie? No, it's not. Okay, that's a zombie. And it's a cop. Yeah, I one-tapped him. I did. Oh, God. Okay. The no-scope doesn't work. That's fine. Oh. Unexpectedly taking damage is one of the scariest things, I think. Oh. As a person who is very easily influenced, I was listening to a Elden Ring stream while at work today, and now I'm convinced I should play Elden Ring. Which feels real bad. Because they are not my types of games. Right. Go on. I tried to play... I can't even remember what it's called. I know what the tagline of it is. It's something something Shadows Dies Twice, I think. Can't remember what it's called though. What is it called? Right, we found it. Nice. Oh, Iron Spear. That's real good. I could take that, sure. Full grip mods back. Alright. Out, out, out. Run. Okay, there's a feral. Second feral. There was an unnecessary amount of jiggle physics on that barrel. Damn it. Nice. Okay. That was clean. That was clean. That was clean. Yeah. Very good. Quickly, cycle away. I know it's meant to feel like World War Z, I guess, with the whole cycling away. To me, it just feels silly. This seems dumb. Oh, also, Look how much our bike is sparking because our durability is low on it. It's like we've got those little pop rocks attached to where the teeth of our gears go. So it's just like click, 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 you know, and it's like popping all of them. Or we've just attached a sparkler to that bit. Ugh. Nothing like a gigantic half-pint cube to water down your Coke. If that's not how you're drinking your Coke, you're drinking it wrong. Unless you're not drinking it at all, in which case, that's the correct way. Fuck off.
You are quite the daring adventurer.
Okay,
Good
let's
job.
take the shotgun ammo, and let's take high power 9mm. Kind of rather just take the health kit, if I'm honest, which probably is
Proven
wrong.
remedies only.
Probably not the choice. Let's grab those. That's pretty good. You are more accurate when rapid firing 9mm. That's pretty good as well, but I can't afford it. Unfortunately.
I hope you come back and see me sometime.
Nodders. Thank you, Jen. I watched this video about using rangefinders, like built-in rangefinders on scopes, and I can't remember any of it. It's something about like obviously it's distance, but it's like the way you do it is like I literally can't remember. It's so blatant. Something to do with you line the you have to you have to like line it up with the horizon, or no, you put the line, the bottom line where the target's feet are, and then based on where and then using that you somehow figure out how far away they are, and then you can use that on a second rangefinder built into the scope in order to shoot at them, to know how to aim at them. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Zach has no idea what he's talking about. The TED Talk. Let's... God damn. Alright, that'll do. I think. I'm just going to leave the rest there and just assume I don't need anything else. Let's now turn in our other... Let's turn in our other quest. Because it's 2 kilometers away. That is the further Trader Rect. I wonder if we can go to the closer Trader Rect to like turn in our quest, or whether he's not real. I'm not sure. It does explain why our spawn was different last time, though. Also, fucking what now? Drug and not dealers Inc. Rear underscore VT is alive. Nice. Back to time to check something. Why am I carrying 2 plant fiber? I could have carried anything else. I need to start fully emptying my inventory as well, because we keep coming out on these expeditions. And it's because of the way I'm playing the game. The way I'm playing the game is that I can't die, right? Which means I have to bring loads of medicine with me. And I'm bringing like a load of different weapons as well, because I need enough ammo capacity that if I'm backed into a corner, I can shoot a lot and just, instead of reloading, just switch to a secondary. Maybe I start becoming a bit more wreck. No, sorry, a bit less wreck, a bit more reckless. And start just emptying my inventory, only taking whatever medicine I can fit on my hotbar and frickin' just YOLOing it, I guess. Come on. You can make it. We're almost there. No, we're not. We're gonna go to this guy. It must be the same dude. Otherwise, I can get extra quests from him as well, because he counts as a different trader. Which I guess would be cool. Like, honestly. It gives me a bit more flexibility, doesn't it? But at the same time, I don't think this is how it's supposed to work. Oh, also, on the loading screen, one thing I learned is that the armor rating, so if I add this up, 43.9 is the armor rating. So we take 43.9% less damage. That's how that works. Which feels like a lot less damage to be taking. Especially when you take into consideration my fortitude, which is pain tolerance. 25%, so 43.9, 48.9, 68.9 damage. That feels like a lot of damage to be reducing. But that's probably why we're actually surviving, you know?
You better. Didn't we agree your first job was going to be free? Damn, this is all I can
Take the rifle
spare.
ammo. Oh, we can pick 2, of course we can. Yes! Oh, I need to clear space. 1 sec. Oh, you prick. Okay, drop. Is that enough?
Congratulations. Here's your reward. Sucker.
Yeah, okay. Nice. I can just take extra. Okay, that's insane. Let's
I
take.
got work to do if you... I thought you... Oh,
Just
look
clear
who's tired of
Barca
eating out of
residence.
dumpsters. You're turning meat. Look,
There's
blockhead,
zombies,
you
Slavic
must... Oh,
apartments,
look, I
Slavic
thought... I don't like
residence.
you. You
The
must
sto-
be...
the
I
tool
got
place
work to
again
do if you
is
don't
kind
mind
of
getting your hands dirty.
crazy.
You better
I
not
would
fuck
take
this
that.
up, or I'll cut your goddamn throat.
It should also mean that. Yeah, all of this stuff is untouched, which is crazy because I'm going to get a bunch more books, hopefully. Yeah, there's a bunch of zombies out there. Be quick, let's be quick. Oh my god, 2 antibiotics, yes. 10,000% I will take that. That is crazy. That is great loot. Would... I feel dirty just asking that. Would it be somehow against the rules if I were to add a extended inventory mod? Or some way to progress to extend my inventory? Because this is not enough slots. It just isn't. I'm sorry. Like, because it's done on a slot-based system, it is not enough. Look how much ammo takes up. Just as an example, like, if this were up here, plus my bow ammo. My entire top row would just be ammo. I've already added some. Surely it wouldn't matter, right? Or do we feel that is a step too far? I'll think about it for next session. Oh, tomorrow as well, we will be playing more Baldur's Gate 3 with Madam. For some reason, yesterday, I thought we'd been going for 3 hours. And we hadn't. We'd been going for 2 hours. And I was like, oh, we've come up to the time mark. Do you mind if we end? And then we ended. And then I was like, I raided into someone else. I was like, God, I don't really feel tired at all. Why don't I feel tired? And yeah, it turns out because it was an hour earlier than I thought. Why did I swerve like that? That almost destroyed our bike. Oh well. That will learn us, as people who I hate say. I hate that. That'll learn you. Learn how to speak. That'll teach you, at least. I hope you've learned a valuable lesson. Say that. Say that instead. That'll learn you. Shaking my head. Oh, also, there was a violent incident at work, and 2 people have been suspended. But they'll get the same bonus as me, so, you know, that's fine. And they basically get, you know, free holiday. They've been suspended and they're not expected to work. That feels good. Smiley face. Right. Hey, Trader Rect, I spoke to your twin in the just south. It was kind of weird.
I'd shake your hand, but I bet you got dysentery the way you smell.
Ugh. So much stuff. Dude.
I'm gonna make you an offer.
Rick.
Unbelievable. I got just I knew you were listening up, jackass. I
dead
thought if you
rooster.
want a job from me,
Home of
you're
Jack
turning
Canada.
me down.
No, I'd rather do a
look,
buried
let's
surprise
get
quest,
one
I'll be
thing
honest.
straight.
I just
You're
need to
not
go home
working with
first.
me, you're working for me.
Oh, did you give me... Like, you did. Alright, we're heading home. We got too much stuff. Whoa. God, they must swerved out. This might actually be right next to our home, which would be handy. That way, we can empty our stuff, go to here, go back, go do the other quests as well. Oh, don't hit anything. It is literally right next to our house. That's... I wonder if our house can be the target of quests. Oh, also, look, all the trees are growing. Just realised. I was like, something's different. Yeah, no shit, look at the trees. Eventually we will move all of our gear upstairs, like this stuff, because I don't want it to be on one of the siege levels, essentially. There's other stuff that I could put in here, surely. Apparently not. Weird. Where do I put ammo? I guess... in here. Alright. We're taking only one stack of each ammo. I've decided. Arbitrarily. Okay, that clears us out. Not going to take that. Let's decide now. I'm not taking the shotgun. I'm not doing it. It's not happening. And in fact, I think the ammo should live in this chest. And let's put this in here. Beaker can go away. Hammer go away? No, the hammer can stay. What else can we realistically put away? Let's save that for Horde Night. Fortunately, we weren't finished cooking, so let's just put in... Not 40 of that. 34 minutes, that'll be enough. We'll take some food with us. Right, that's a lot less of a load, so we can actually loot stuff now without having to worry about what we're picking up. Oh, we need to put away our shotgun as well, I forgot. And I have other stuff in here. I'm going to keep the honey in here, because that way it's on the bike and I can just grab it if I need it. Shotgun has to go away, let's not forget. I'll probably regret this. If I die, I'm going to blame not having the shotgun. Fuck. Where did I just put that? I just put a part in here, I didn't mean to. Well, it's gone forever, so... Oh well. Oh, we're taking 10 of that. I think that's everything. Right, okay. We're out. Oh, I did want to put away the assault rifle, but I guess it's good to have. It is a real, like, panic weapon, isn't it? Getting out the old pipe assault rifle, just in case. We've taken the perk that reduces the radius by 1 for every 5 blocks we dig. So it should be a lot quicker now than it was to do these quests, which makes it more worthwhile to pick them up because it takes less time. That's the idea. Hopefully that idea becomes reality. Deal with this. Alright, okay. Alright, buddy. There you go. That's what you get. Of course, it's getting foggy as well. Oh, we found it. Alright, learn, skill point, assassin boots, sure, bam, gravedigger mod, sure, take the supplies, get the hell out of this hole. Oh, loot, nice. Nice, very good loot. That is a cop, let's deal with him. It's not a cop. Right, hell out of here. That was good questing. Actually, let's... Where are we? We're right next to the... Oh, the house is going to be in this big bundle of trees that certainly didn't naturally generate. Here it is. So dumb. Alright. Oh, God. Round. We'll just empty our inventory while we're right close. Yeah, fine. Yeah, that's fine. Out here. Oh shit, I wanted to keep that and that. And get rid of that. There we are. Lovely. Can I just step out here? I can. God damn it. Oh god, no. Stop it. Bloody thing. Then we'll go over to Trader X Twin and do his digging quest. Get his rewards. We must be close now to tier 3, right? Oh yeah, we are really close. That's gonna feel good. Did I level up? I did? Lucky Looter 3? Hell yeah. Keep going. Build that bonus. Better things and everything. That's what I want. What I want to see. What loot stage and game stage are we at? It's 61 game stage. Not exactly sure what that means. Apart from we're well ahead of our level, which is 42. That seems high. We've only been playing for 10 days. To be fair, we haven't died. Right? So that means we haven't experienced the XP penalties yet.
First job was going to be free.
We'll take that.
Damn, this is
Armor-piercing shotgun shells does sound fun, but so does a first aid kit. Less fun, sure, but it does feel kind of fun.
If you want a job from me, you must be half a zombie already. Or got shit. Let's make a pact. Well, good luck.
We'll do this quest. We'll do this quest.
You're gonna need it.
Just because we need to level up our... Where are we now? We are at 27. So if we finish this quest, we'll be at 29. And if we finish the other Trader X quest, it will be 31, which means we'll be at tier 3. Now, Infested, I seem to remember being a lot worse than just a normal clear quest. In fact, I think every Infested I've ever done has had radioactive zombies in it. So, not all of them are radioactive, but I remember more of them being radioactive. So hopefully I don't die here, but that's the risk. We wanted to get the quest done, so we're taking a risk. That's just kind of how it is. Otherwise, this challenge would just be me, you know, staying in a house until I've accrued 9 lives. Those are chickens. Nice, nice. Oh, loot. Sorry, sir, I'm greeting. That's $300 in that loot. One on my left as well. Don't know where, but I can hear it. Probably upstairs, There's so many chickens here. Nice, scrap that. Oh fuck, here we go. Okay. I one-shot it somehow. How did that help? What? I know I've really leveled up my rifle still. Okay, I don't think I can actually physically climb out of there, so we're gonna have to go down first. Okay, that was weird. Fuck, alright. Okay, alright. No. No. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that was a chicken. Oh. Trying not to get hit at all if I can help it. Oh my god. Duh. There you go. Okay. Cool. Alright. Reload our panic pistol. Didn't animate, that's fine. Okay, this is the loot room. We still haven't cleared it though. Light pistol 5. We'll take that. Might as well scrap this. Scrapping the weapon gives us the ammo back. I didn't know that. Actually, I wonder what the difference is. I can't tell, unfortunately. That would have been a good thing to check. That was called an infested cache. Oh, the difference appears to be free. Yes. There will be a statistical difference, but I couldn't tell you what it could be. Alright, there must be more on the roof. I don't know, I have no idea how to get to the roof. Oh fuck, that scared me. Oh. I knew there'd be something out here, I just was not expecting dogs. Oh. There's another dog. Feels bad punching a dog in the face, but... you know. God, how the fuck are you supposed to get up here? Oh my god. What? Yeah. Okay, not by accidentally opening your inventory, I can tell you that much for sure. How else do I get up there? There must be another way up. I will take that. Bathroom drugs, I will take them. Oh wait, bathroom medical journal, that feels kind of weird. How else are you meant to get up here? Not that way. Ah, there's a broken window. Am I supposed to climb out? Yes, I am. Okay. And then that leads to... nowhere. Apart from... loot. Is it a jumping puzzle? I hope not. I stand with the Yogscast on jumping puzzles. Don't make me do them. It feels like a jumping puzzle, doesn't it? It doesn't really work like that in this game. I'm getting to the point where I'm more frustrated. You know, I'm like, Oh. Oh. There's an additional section. Okay. Didn't realize that. That is on the northern side, which is here. I expected there to be a zombie. We're looking for more zombies to kill for this quest. That's why I'm... Otherwise I would have left by now, because... Yeah. We've already gotten the loot room. There is a way to get up there, because they don't make it so you can't get up there. You know, there is a way you're supposed to be able to do it, but I can't figure it out. So I'm just gonna do a little cheat. Have I tried climbing? 'Twas the first thing I tried. Oh wait, I had finished the quest. Oh, no. Alright. I know why I thought I hadn't, but I have. Alright, let's ignore this then. We have another quest down there. What we'll do is we'll... No, we're gonna go collect this quest first. Oh my god, I felt... Oh, that was close. Oh, I could have broken my leg there. Oh, I feel so stupid. We'll trade... We'll hand in this chest... We'll hand in this quest to Trader Rect, and then we'll go to the other Trader Rect to hand in the... Or to do the other quest. Which will get us to tier 3. Which will unlock us new quests. Which is exactly what we want. We do need to empty our inv as well, so we could go back to the house while we're next to it. Imagine walking like this all the time with your fists up.
Yeah, great. Here you go. Don't spend it all in one place.
Sure. I guess we take the ammo as well. Thank you very much. do I not? Yeah, I'm the weird one. Yeah, that's true. You're so right. This isn't Booba Lady. We will return to Booba Lady shortly. Once we've unlocked tier 3 quests, which is we are about to, basically. We're on the route to Booba Lady, and her name is Jen, by the way. Siege. How on fire our bikers. It's ridiculous. You can't eat bacon and eggs while riding on a vehicle. Yay, Booba Jen Lady. True. I'm not sure if she's the only female human NPC. I have no idea. I've not ever met the... I assume there's a trader in the nuclear area. I've never met them though. Could be a lady. Obviously, you get Trader Rect, who is Dick in the green area, in this area, and then you get Trader Jen, who is lovely and the nicest person ever in the burnt out area. In the desert, you get Trader Bob, who is a nice guy, and he's like the vehicle guy. He has a lot of vehicle trades. And then there's another guy who's in the snow area, and he is insane. He's like full prepper kind of insane, you know. Whack that in there as well. And then I guess there's another one in the in the nuclear waste area, but I don't know what their name is or what their deal is. Oh, nice. Did we hand in that quest? We did, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Okay, cool. Let's go get that airdrop because the game is tempting me, trying to distract me, and I'm goddamn if I'm not gonna go get it. It's gonna be filled with garbage, no doubt. It's only like 600 meters away. We can go back to the house on the way back as well, drop off whatever we pick up. Is this another town? My lord. I don't recognize it, unfortunately. Oh, wait. Wait a goddamn second. I think I do recognize it. Greg's garage. This might be the place with the shooting range. Fucking hell, you scared me. Yeah, this is the crypt place. Oh my god. This is from our first save. Okay. Which means the shotgun place is like around here somewhere. The shooting range place. And there's another Trader Rect here as well. Weirdly. Because this is the Mortician's house. Yes! Oh my god, and that's the Warg house! Look at that. Weird spawn. Alright. Fisticuffs. Fisticuffs at door. Yes! Oh my god. Alright, let's see. You got a whole bunch of books. I guess that's good. Iron tools quality 6. Which means we're on steel tools now. Oh wait, no it doesn't. We need to read a couple more books. Yeah, this has the Warg in it. Which I still don't think I can take. Yeah, the shooting range! Oh my god, I remember it all. Oh man. We died in this town. Yeah, there's the bridge. Ah. This place is bringing back terrible memories. I will go in and steal all the books, though. Oh my god, we got the anvil. That's big. Actually, we probably unlocked more than that. That's not the one I'm looking for. This. Wait a second. It feels kind of weird. We already had that unlocked. Whatever. I'm sure it's fine. Let's go speak to this Trader Rect. See what he's got. Hello.
You're welcome.
I didn't realize you had
fuck up and buy something.
Fuck you. I didn't realize
Listen
you
up, jackass. I got work to do. I thought
two
you
twins. I
might be
didn't realize you were a
yellow.
set of I almost said twiglets with a W. I didn't realize you were twitwitch. Oh whoa. God damn it. What have I become? Looks at my hands. Alright, we need one more book and then we get steel tools. What's after steel tools? Mechanical tools. Oh, the chainsaw and the auger. Oh, that's going to be fun. Okay, this is where, I've said this many times in our last attempt at doing this. This is where I died like 9 times while practicing. Let's... Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Let's quickly grab our fetch quest. It's 2 kilometers away. That feels bad. I think the fetch quest is the working Sif's tools again. So what we'll do is we'll just go in as fast as possible to find a bag. We'll get the bag, and then we'll cheese the loot room again. I think that makes the most sense. I don't think we even needed to drink that. I only did it really for the stamina regen boost that drinking water gives you. I wonder if it's quicker to stick to a flat road rather than trying to go up all these hills. Probably is quicker to stick to a flat road, I would have guessed. If I were designing it, that's how I'd do it. Certainly feels slower going uphill. I don't know whether or not they'd bother to simulate that or not, you know? That must be our house. It is. So funny that I could just see a massive copse of trees and be like, yeah, that's our house. Definitely 100%. Then I look over, I look at the top of the screen and I see the bed icon and I'm like, yeah, that is literally just our house. Damn. Barzavul Barzavul Rocks, hello. How are you? Tired? Sleepy? Angry at how expensive everything is? Possibly? I'll watch off. Bit tight. Or rather, I've been leaning on the clasp and it hurts. I am tired. I am also tired. That too? Yeah. But luckily you're making at least $600 million a second, right? Just like our number 1% rich elites, whom we serve. That almost destroyed our bike. Let's repair our bike. Break into this police car in a video game. Yep, I am so rich. True. You're not quite a dodecahedrillionaire like me. Because I am the only one. It's a title that I made up myself. And I am the only one in the world to have the status of being a dodecahedrillionaire. So, you know. However, you know, I will sell that title, that exclusive title, to someone else, maybe who would like to pay a vast fortune for it. Become the world's first and only ever dodecahedrillionaire. Because that's the kind of stupid thing that rich people would literally buy. Can I have it for £5? No, it's worth way more than that. It is an exclusive wealth title that can only be owned by one person. I'd take no less than $1 billion for it. No, you can't, madman. It's a title is only transferable with an agreed upon sum of wealth. So, you know. I mean, I'm just saying that Jeff Bezos could be the world's only dodecahedrillionaire if only he gave me £1 billion. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. And then Elon Musk would be like, but I want to be a dodecahedrillionaire and buy it for £15 billion off of Jeff Bezos. There won't be any skin off of my nose because I get £1 billion. And Jeff Bezos can get £14 billion. I can give you 1 billion Zimbabwe dollars. Alright, 1 second to Google. Zimbabwe dollars to Great British pounds. Oh, the the conversion rate is not very good. Alright, let's just add the zeros in. 1. That is $1 million. 1 minute to British pound. So you're saying you're willing to give me 2,342,000 British pound sterlings, madman? You know what? You know what, madman? Seeing as you would like to give me 2,342,000 Great British pounds, is there any higher bids than that? Jeff's so rich that he got divorced and still is in top 5, exactly. I went with a currency I knew was terrible. £2. No, sorry. The current bid is £2,342,000. Is it Rwanda that's worse? I don't know, but you said your bid was Zimbabwean dollars. So unfortunately, I've put a reserve on the bids for 1 billion. So if I don't get a bid of 1 billion, then you know I won't be selling, which might just save Madman. I know this thing is worth a billy. Yeah, a cheeky billy. I'm so twitchy. There it is. It's not that way. Mate, the neighborhood diner is beyond my budget. The title is too far. Well, sorry, you will not be the world's only dodecahedrillionaire, unfortunately. I know, it's a sad day. But that's just how it be sometimes, you know. It's hard being the world's first and only ever dodecahedrillionaire. You know, everyone else they can't. You know, Jeff Bezos wouldn't know how hard it is to be the world's only dodecahedrillionaire, because he's not me. No, neither could Elon Musk. They just don't know the struggles of the ultra wealthy like myself. Someone just turns up in chat. I'll give you $1 billion for this made up title. You know, what I'm trying to sell is a Bitcoin, but there's only one, and it can't be split. That's what I'm trying to do. There's only one. There can only be one, and it's me. Although Elon, hot tip, it's a lot easier to just kidnap me and torture me until I give you this made-up title, which I will do under very little strain, than it is for just... Actually, it might be easier for you to just pay it, I don't know. Zach, the only good thing is I don't have to send money home no more, so I'm kind of vibing. Good. Well, I hope they realise how much they took you for granted. I was hoping that was going to be some of the news you would impart upon me. Because you seem to be working very hard for very little recognition, as far as I obviously could glean. And I don't appreciate hearing that. I want to know that people are being compensated fairly for the work they're doing and appreciated for it, not anything else, because that really ticks me off. Rocky shirt, that's not nice. Oh, fuck. Sorry, mate, your zombie police friend whose head is right there really dobbed you in there. Oh, fuck, you scared the shit out of me. Fuck now. Oh. The recognition isn't coming anytime soon, Zach. The beef is real. Well, they will soon come to regret it, won't they? He said, not in a murderous fashion. Just remember, you are your own fucking man, and you can do whatever the fuck you want, and you don't owe it to anyone to give away your hard-earned money, especially when we live in a world where you have so little money at all times. Well, most people do. Apart from me, as I am a self-appointed dodecahedrillionaire, of course. That's why I fought and left, yeah. Oh fuck, I think I've missed this crate every time. Well, if they can't recognize all the fucking effort you're putting in, then why bother? Why am I playing alone? Because I am. This is the game I play alone now, because mostly because I think DP has a job and is an American, so cannot join me as much as he ever used to, which used to be like 15 hours a week on this game. I think that was before you were around, Parzival. But he fucking loves this game. Where's DP and Boss? Boss, I haven't spoken to in a while, honestly. I'm not sure he would appreciate the way I'm playing this either, which is hardcore. Like, the way I am playing this is not a way this should be played. At all. This is not meant to be a hardcore experience. And is honestly very stressful as a hardcore experience. Callie, I believe, is employed or changed employment now and cannot join. And I don't really speak to Queen so much, apart from when we used to play 7 days. Eno Bobino Khan. Also, Madman, all I need to do is win the lottery or defy the odds and write a book that makes writing a viable job, and I'll be golden. It should happen sometime this year.
What
are you playing, Eno? Tell me.
Doing one job done.
How are you doing?
Pals. Got it.
Give me the thing. Yay! Oh wait, what did you say? What did you say to me?
I guess I'm gonna have to pay
Mini bike parts.
now that you did it.
Okay. And yeah, I guess we'll take the iron. Oh my god, this is such good loot. Okay, we have just unlocked here. No, we haven't. Huh? Yeah, we've just unlocked tier 3 quests. However, this trader does not seem to be able to supply me with them. So we will have to go to Trader Jen. We killed the Storm Dorks. Zach is actually a dingus and not a nerd. Maybe he's a dingus nerd. Nodders. Thank you, Parzival. I knew you'd have my back. I like her more. Yeah, it's because she is pleasant. That's why. Because you prefer pleasant people over people who swear at you for doing good work. Which is who Trader Rex is. Oh. Let's just deal with this now. Fucking miss. You're so twitchy. There you go, got him. Any more? Nope. Okay, we should be able to build a mini bike, maybe, with the parts we just got from this quest, from this tier upgrade. Also, we should have skill points. We do. Let's level up our perception again. Get salvager, or we could get better 10% more damage, 12% aiming faster, an additional 5% faster reload, 10% less stamina, and also kill streak. Success of kills increase damage bonus by 10%, 20% to a maximum of 30%. That's pretty good. I'd rather take the salvager so I can get more parts when using a wrench. Excellent snipe, Zach. Well done. Yep. Second shot, first kill. Lofty Softy, what an amazing name, by the way. Didn't appropriately prepare me for nice voice. Looks around. What nice voice? Where? I don't hear one. Who could you possibly be talking about? Looks over shoulder. Not me. I'm gonna have a Malteser. Nom 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 nom. weird how much more used to my own voice I've gotten. For my last session, my last D&D session which was this Sunday, just gone. Zach thinks his voice is coarse. No, I think my voice is very like nasally and shrill, but not so much anymore, which is my point. But as Madman can attest, I put together a 15-minute essentially cutscene. I'm not paying attention. I'm not paying attention at all, am I? I put together a 15-minute cutscene for my D&D session last Sunday, and that took me 3 days to record and edit together. And somehow I was definitely able to do it. I was able to record all of the different lines and edit it together, and then I had to re-record a whole bunch of them because I missed out a bit of the script, and that was really annoying. But I did it, and I never ever thought I'd be able to do it, and it's thanks to close to 1,000 hours of streaming that I have to thank for that. Just being able to talk and listen back to my own voice. What she is saying is that she's happy not having to hear my Dingus Bingus voice anymore. It's more of a Bingus Fringus voice, you know, which is a less sad. Don't worry, Peepo Pat. Definitely very smooth. You know, what I would normally say is, if someone tried to compliment my voice, I would normally say, you like a person with a nasally voice. And then they would never ever speak to me again. But I try not to anymore. I tell him the same, but he refuses. Exactly. Recording lines is weird at first, for real. Well, it's just... I mean, this is pretty much... That was my first time ever recording lines, ever. And actually recording it back and listening back to it and such. But I have listened back to a lot of my streams now. In order to find clippable content, which I I haven't. But anyway, yeah, so I guess I'm just kind of used to it now. And that just antisocial behavior, Zach. Why did I come here? Why am I here? Okay, or I'm home. Imagine being antisocial. Big relate. Yeah, I'm... I wanted to go to Trader Jen, and I'm here. So I guess I'm home. It was weird, man. Bye-bye. Thank you for the follow, Lofty Softy! I just need to check something quickly. Get followed, Lofty Softy. Lamau wrecked. I will attempt to pop in, but I work many hours, and I spend what hours I don't work streaming. So I will try my best. I promise. Let's just find a place for this stuff. Bam, bam. Open that up. Nice. Damn it. Okay, I don't think we got all the stuff in the mini bike. 1 second. Zach, after drinking a bottle of wine, why am I here? No. I'm very conscious when I'm drunk. You know, what the fuck? You are also not nasally. I think Eno has a wonderful voice. I feel super nasally when I talk. The heck, I've been blessed. Nuh-uh. I've been blessed. Uno reverse. Mini bike. Alright, I've got the handlebars. I need the chassis. Forge eye, mechanical parts, duct tape. Right. I need wheels as well, won't I? I don't think I have wheels. So bam, 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 bam. Bam. Probably that. What was it? Duct tape. I'm missing duct tape. I don't think I have enough. I don't. I need to make some more duct tape, which I need that. And glue is there. And then I can go bam. Recipe. No. It's duckata tape. Just craft like 10 of that. And then, bam, we can craft the chassis. Very good. And then the mini bike requires simply wheels, which I have. The chassis. I just need a car battery, which I think we've got. We have a level 4 car battery. So as soon as we got the handlebars, we can make the mini bike, which is A, faster, B, runs on petrol and not my own stamina, which means my food and water will last longer, and C, it has a bigger storage capacity, which is a win-win-win. Zach, do you hear voices in your head? Only my own. Or like other voices, but I can like think in other voices. So I can't picture things, right? I have aphantasia, but I can imagine sounds very well. Like I can imagine music in my head or people speaking to me, but only things that like if I were to imagine Eno saying something to me, I could probably hear it quite in Eno's voice. That sort of thing, but I can't picture things at all. Your voice is very unique and thus immediately engaging. Exactly. I dig your VTuber model, by the way. 1 second, Lofty Softy, while I quickly get changed so you can see my alternate outfit. Because I have 2 outfits for this model. This is my probably like level 8 character model. The other model, this is for when I'm playing more like strategy games or games that aren't survival craft. Looks like this when I'm in the office. Ah, damn, sucking ads. Aphantasia is fascinating to me. Nice. Yep. The cure they say to aphantasia is the ability to picture a fucking apple. So if you have aphantasia where you can't picture things, just picture a fucking apple and then you don't have aphantasia anymore. Yeah? You look at your hand and picture an apple. Can't, because I've got aphantasia. Ugh, so frustrating. Weird audio delay in ads today. Good. We're getting buffed now, Zach. Serious games. I'll remain in this outfit for a little while. Now we can craft our mini bike. Gonna take a minute and a half. Nice, nice, nice. Bam, 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 bam. Put away our stuff that we didn't need. Let's put away the spare knuckle dusts. And I want to attach... Can I modify this? No. Can I modify this? No. That's not how it works. I need to do this. No. Okay, so that must mean that I can modify this. Okay. Magazine extender can go on that. But I really don't want to put it on that. So that is a damn shame. What other guns can I make? Hunting rifle I could make, but I already have a hunting rifle. I could make... No, that is the best I can make, unfortunately. Damn. So I either have a reflex sight on this, or I have a slightly higher ammo cap, and I think I'd rather have the reflex sight. Oh god. No memento, 1 second. I am free from agile, nice. This is my alternate outfit when I'm not playing a survival craft game. Oh, that's the first I hear that. Also, you have a unique voice that is engaging you for. I'll have to check it out. I have to ask because I've seen people make the mistake of what picturing something means. I literally cannot fabricate in my mind an image of anything. I can't remember what people look like either until I see them. Pretty much. Which can be difficult sometimes. Some people think that if they can't make themselves physically see an object with their eyes, they have aphantasia. Lofty is awesome schmorsome. Nice. Okay, that's a legit thing then. Good. Zach, of the people you know, streamers and not, who has the best voice? God. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna have to pause to think. I really love Madam's voice, I will say. But I love the Australian accent. That's why I love G-Star Games' voice as well. But she's like Cypriot, Australian. Hers is a weird mix, but it's a lovely voice. I also Simon Lane's voice. Simon, the Diggy Diggy Hole Man, Honeydew Lane has his voice to me is just like nostalgia though as well. Especially like his laugh. And so is Lewis's. Lewis, the knockoff Riker Brindley. He has an amazing voice and a lovely laugh as well. My eyes are tearing up just thinking about it. That feels weird, man. Don't make me feel emotion. So I guess if making my eyes well up count as God of Fire, then I guess them. Damn, I was made to feel. I don't know if I like this or not. Oh, 1 second. So if you don't check her out, you are a fool. I've already followed, don't worry. I'll probably listen to a VOD while at work. What I normally do. So when you witness a crime app, you can't help the police draw a sketch. Cool to know. Yeah, pretty much. You don't see it in your eyes though, but in your mind's eye. Dark space, just outside your vision, which for me sits above my eyes. Like all streamers. I like to think that this is all one person saying it, so when I read it out in quick succession, it makes no sense. Madam has a good voice, yeah. The redeem on Madam streams of Ada Ada is nice too. Whenever someone redeems first and Madam goes, oh, thank you for the first, pick something under 10,000 points, I always go, Ada Ada. And I just do a free Ada Ada. Trying to get Madam to do it. I somewhat dread writing a successful book. I want to do the audiobook reading myself, and that means a lot of people will hear my voice. Just make an AI of your voice and copy paste the book into that and be like, read this. You know? And then you don't have to worry about, oh, look at the storage capacity. Sorry. I had a moment. They see me rolling. They hate it. What an amazing honk. Alright, let's heckin' go. That horn. My biker gang horn. Okay, intimidating. It's true. Literally, imagine you're on a post-apocalypse scenario and then you hear this rumble from the distance because the world is quiet because, you know, all of the passive noise is gone. And you just hear, like, slowly at first, but like creeping in, you're like, well, what is that? What is that noise? Is that a... Oh my god, is that a horn? And then you see like 50 people dressed exactly like this, riding towards you, all honking their little horns. I'd be terrified. How do these horns fit in the helmet sack? It's on the bike. Obviously. It's obviously on the bike. Oh, watch out. It's obviously on the bike. Come on, possible. Plus the Doppler effect would add something to it, I'm with you. Imagine if they all had this, like, unexpressive face as well, if they all just looked exactly like this. Yippee! See what I'm saying? That'd be terrifying. Ooh, let's stop off here and complete. Oh my god, a level 4. Amazing. We're gonna want car parts, so let's just loot this entire place of car parts on the way. Nice, nice. You can also stick a zombie head, and that would be intimidating. True. Hydrate? Oh, sorry, I didn't realize the hydrate. A ice cold water right next to me. So let me dig this car up. Thank you very much for the hydrate, Khan. So I'm looking at the multi-stream chat in the hopes that one day someone from YouTube will put a post in and I can be like, haha, spotted you, you know? But no. Oh, lovely. What an absurd animation. It makes complete sense, Lofty Softy. You prefer Lofty or Softy? Or Lofty Softy? Or do you prefer Grunky Bungus? Which of those 3 names do you prefer? Oh, I need to loot this. Most everyone calls me Lofty. Wait, or are you saying most everyone calls me Lofty Uwu because you did the little Uwu face? Lofty Bo Fofty. True, Lofty Bo Bofty. Wow. I thought I had a nurse. Anyways, at Lofty Softy, it's always super weird when I get praised for my voice. It's super weird when I get praised for anything, you know, because I don't think it's terribly special or pleasant to listen to necessarily. Yeah, I think most people think that. I think the only people who think that are like voice actors. It's mandatory. Okay, Lofty Uwu. I will remember that forever. Nobody thinks that about their own voice. Fun fact. Lofty is a VA. Oh my god. There you go. See? I think to be a VA, you kind of have to think your voice is okay, you know? I like that it changes to like a collapsed tent. Why have I taken 2 pills out of here and kicked down the tent? I'm so surprised that people compliment my voice, but appreciative of it since I spent so long working on it. Exactly. That is a very nice way of thinking about it. It's only because of others telling me I should. Yeah. Whenever anyone tries to tell me something like that, I'm just like, militant no. Or insulting. Unfortunately. I used to get a lot of first-time chatters who would say that, and then I would be like, well, you're an idiot. And then that would be it. Which is funny. So I try not to anymore. Messy Zach kicking down the homeless tents. I'd say it like that. Maybe they were just arson gas enthusiasts, you know, and it was a arson gas con. So they were camped outside waiting for it to open. And they don't have to be homeless just because they're tents. Maybe they were just camping. I say you are a Bingus. You always say that though, Pedro. Dang, chat. Zach thinks I'm an idiot. Oh, I wasn't gonna say it. This is the internet, you know. Everyone is entitled to their own shit opinion. I think that's mostly what the internet's for. Apart from you, of course. Anything you think is right. There you go. Covered myself. That doesn't mean you like this. I have very few rules. I like to suck all the cars as I dismantle them, as if it makes more sense when I know it doesn't. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'll take that bit off, I'll take that bit off. But literally, I could just stand still and do this, and it's fine. Need recovery, hell yeah. Yep, nailed it, nailed it. I don't think a deca-quadrillionaire cares about others' opinion. No, I'm a dodecahedrillionaire. Come on. My own totally real title I made up, which only one person can be, and I will sell for a vast amount of money one day. Found out honey is a natural antibiotic and kills most. Oh, those are feral screamers. That's bad. I one-shot both of them. But one of them did scream, which means there's about, yep, there's 1,000 zombies coming. There's one. Damn it. They twitch so much. Oh my god. I have a question, by the way. Stellaris has hit 4.0, and I have 2,000 hours in Stellaris. Would people watch a Stellaris stream, or would people think Stellaris is boring? If you don't know what Stellaris is, it's a 4X galaxy conquering empire builder, basically. So if you don't think you could watch that, just be honest, because I don't want to stream something people won't watch. You know? I can just play it in my spare time, if not. God, there's so many of them. Imagine if I'd have let those streamers live any longer. Oh, God, you scared me, lady. Oh, 1 second. That isn't clean, he uses it every time. Totally real title I made up. It's such a powerful statement. Hey, it is... I invented this title, and as part of the title there can only be one. So if you would like to be the world's only dodecahedrillionaire, you're going to have to buy it. It's a transferable title that can be purchased. And ironically, Zach, if you somehow are the first to exploit asteroid mining, you will be a trillionaire. How do you think I would possibly do that? He's good at those statements. True. Yep. Did I miss a message? I swear I missed a message. Oh yeah, I didn't scroll down all the way. Should have included a /s. I mean, being a VA has nothing to do with liking your voice. It's wholly about someone else liking your voice. Yeah, but if you truly thought you couldn't do it, you wouldn't do it, right? Zach, you and me, Stellaris, mayhaps? What? Do you play Stellaris, you know? How many hours do you have? I've come to mostly like my own voice. Nice. I've had exactly 2 comments about my voice I remember. By the way, totally off topic, what does mean when people type it in messages? It's a way of censoring the word ass. Like, weird because it's probably censored on TikTok, if I had to guess. Come on. Nice. 416 made up dollars. Let's scrap those. One was a pair in a one-shot saying afterwards that I have a great voice for GMing. Replaced for ass, exactly. The other way was a flamboyantly gay man. Oh, I missed it. Flamboyantly gay man saying my voice is ugly and asked me to send him a recording of me speaking. Yeah, I remember you telling me that. Get around censorship. I did not agree. TikTok Zoomer speech. Yeah. 1,100 hours. Well, you have very few hours. That's guys I've been wondering for so long. Yeah. If you are very confused, assume it's a TikTok Zoomer thing. And you will 99% of the time be right. Unless it sounds like a rich person thing, in which case you'll probably be right there. More in EU4. I have not played EU4, I don't think. I tried playing Victoria 3 and I just couldn't do it. Due to TikTok censorship stuff, TikTok is made for babies. One thing about speech censorship is it always gets circumvented. True. I play Stars with you, Zach. I'll be really bad and make you look great. I mean, I started listening to someone with only 700 hours playing it while I was at work. It just went onto my YouTube autoplay, which is weird because I've turned off YouTube autoplay. But anyway, and they were saying things that I'd never even considered, and I was like, God, it's shocking how bad at games I am. You know, it's humbling when I realize, wow, this person is just so much better than me. And that is our entire bike full already. We have not made it to Jan yet because we had to dismantle that entire place. Missed one. I only beat the Stellaris tutorial. Stellaris isn't really a game you have to beat. You just have to play it until you're either done or you know you've won. You know. Everything must be advertiser friendly to all advertisers. You love the ads, don't you? Exactly. Certainly ads don't make me... Sometimes ads make me so angry that I would never buy a product. You know? Okay, we still need to make it to Jan. Or until it starts lagging down so much that you can't care anymore. Exactly. Eventually it gets unplayable. Although the new 4.0 update is supposed to address a lot of the late game performance issues. That was the entire idea behind the 4.0 update, I think. But supposedly 4.0 will fix that, exactly. And 4.0 is out now. Although it is broken as hell because it's an entire overhaul, essentially, to the economic system. So... a lot of they released a DLC at the same time, and the DLC doesn't work with the update, which is what me and Madman have been experiencing. I think ads with coarse language would be more appealing to a considerably large demographic, to be honest, but I don't know the real stats on that. It's fables. Yeah, just say it with enough conviction and people will believe you. If you didn't add... but I don't know the real stats on that, I would have completely 100% believed you. Let's scrap that, we don't need more of them. Depends on the target audiences, but can work. What? Okay, how about this? You love your kids, but fuck me, can they be really fucking annoying sometimes. Could you imagine being a teacher and having to put up with not only your kid, but 100 others? That would be fucking shit. That's why you should bring your kid down to get the fuck away from me daycare, where we will just get them the fuck away from me. Guaranteed. See? I think that would work. I think people would be like, God, yeah, I really would like my kids to get the fuck away from me. Did I save up to buy a PS5 or a good PC with the games? I am a little bit confused. I would get a PC because everything's coming to PC nowadays possible. Xbox is coming to PC, PS5, PlayStation games are coming to PC. One day far in the future, after the 9th World War, Nintendo will come to the PC. You know? That's nice. I'm trying to procure a PC myself, yeah. I very much enjoy my PC. Fort Camo. There's a fucking landmine right there, which I was just about to mentally warn myself of. And there, oh my god. These are deadly, by the way. If I step on that, it will absolutely mess me up. Yeah, I clearly missed 3 times on that because that one went up straight away. I'm waking up the dead, but that's fine. You're not dead. You are dead. You're Dead. Weird that the army had to use hubcap mines and not actual land mines. Is this gonna explode? Maybe. I fucking missed. Luckily they didn't notice somehow. That was a 1.5 sneak attack, but still didn't matter. God damn it. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, chat be moving today. PC is more expensive, but it's a lot cheaper to upgrade. Honestly, I could have bought a decent starter PC for close to the price I paid for a PS5. It was like 1,000 Canadian dollars. Nice. Canadian dollars. $1,000 CAD, I assume, is Canadian. I have no idea. Because like the initial amount for a PC seems a bit high, and I'm not too experienced in that too. They can get a roughly equal budget build for the price of a PS5. The latest generation is not that much cheaper. To be clear, I am super into PS5 gaming, but with PS Plus prices going up, I'm getting tired of paying to play online. True. Hello, Tilding. Hi, how's it going? Good. What does 1-ups mean? That is the amount of extra lives we have accrued. So because we have survived past the 7th day, we have accrued 1 additional life. So I can die once and respawn. That is the arbitrary rule that I have come up with to torture myself in this game I am playing. There's a lad there, there's a lad there. Luckily I've got fists! Bam! 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 Oh my god, you're tough. Bam! 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 You're still not dead. Bam! CAD Canadian, I thought so. I briefly went through Canada on my way to America the first time I visited America. Was a mistake. I had my fingerprints taken at the US border because I didn't fill out section 97 paragraph 482 of the American Independence Act, form 69 420 subparagraph 4xy/2. So I was billed $2 and had to give my fingerprints. That is literally true, apart from the form name. I want to be clear that this happened because I didn't know I had to fill out 1 additional form. Oh, that was fucking awful. Well, that was a feral. Okay, I'm glad I got him. That's a feral. That's a feral. Come on, dude. Be chill. Okay, that was stupid. That was stupid. I shouldn't have done that. He's still not dead. 13 power attack hits. To the head. Mostly. That's fun. The first time, have you visited many times? I have visited twice. Both times while Donald Trump was not in power. Of course. But both times leading up to Donald Trump being in power. No relation. To be clear. So it just happened to be the case both times. I suppose we could take this out. That gonna head out to watch a show, MacGyver. MacGyver? I barely know her. I remember how worried you were about going to Sweden because of America's crazy... Oh my god. America's crazy rules. Yeah, Sweden was lovely though. At Paths of Rocks, if you go by the insanity that some people deem necessary, yeah. But if you get it built by a trustworthy local shop, and you clearly tell them what your budget is and what you want to use it for, you can get a decent gaming PC for the price of a PS5, and you can then still upgrade it over time if you feel like it with money you save on PS Plus. I know some things about PCs. If you tell me what kind of games and work software you're going to use, I can probably give you some advice. There you go. Some lovely, lovely suggestions. Zach turning Americans into Trumpstons since 2016. Pretty much. You know. I go and they're all like, this is what we hate, and they gesture at me. They're like, this is why we want Trump. Somehow this man coming here and spending his money from his country and our economy is hurting us. That's what they were thinking. And I was like, that's literally the opposite of true, but okay. I was like, please stop punching yourselves, please. Thanks, chat, for the suggestions. A lot of very knowledgeable people in this chat. And Eno. Oh fuck. This is karma. Oh wait, I'm taking hardly any damage. Assumingly because I have great armor. So let's just bam! 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 Little known fact, if you say bam, you deal additional damage. And Eno is crazy. He knows I love him. We played Midnight Heist together. Of course I love him. He's my son, you know. Or Bamage, as it is also referred to. Bamage. Maybe. Why is there loot here? What are you trying to tell me, game? What? Why? Also, add hell? Oh. That's a damn shame. Maybe I missed a button up here. I knew it! So that probably unlocked the hatch. Alright, dude. Alright, dude. Okay, I'm out of stamina. Give me a sec. Okay, I missed. Give me a sec. You dead? Nice. Okay, we need to eat and we need to drink. Luckily, I've got a meat stew, and that'll do both. I mean, saying "and Eno" was crazy by Zach. True. In my case, I just want a PC that can play games on stream. I like Mac for all my work stuff there. But I didn't mean you're crazy. You know, is crazy though, for real, not to be trusted. I am so confused. I mean, I spent a lot of money on my computer. Like, a lot of money. I bought a 4090 when they were new-ish. And then I had to buy another 4090 to replace my 4090 because I sent my PC in for a repair and the 4090 got damaged in transit. And, yeah. But they gave me a limited edition one for the same price as a non-limited edition one. And the reason I had to pay for it is because it was improperly packaged. Essentially. Zach rich for real. Zach is very frugal and has saved much money. Partly by just saving money, and partly because he has no IRL friends local to him and therefore can't go out and spend money. And when Zach buys a game, he sometimes puts 2,000 hours in that game. Which means Zach doesn't have to buy games very often. I have enough money that I should be able to get a mortgage. But of course, I am deemed too not old enough to get a mortgage. Because I am not of a generation that is allowed to buy a house. So, it doesn't really matter how much money you have, chat. All that matters is how old and racist you are. Okay, that's a screamer. There she is. And they're feral. Good to know. One of them's about to pop into existence. There she is. Okay, they're both dead. However, they did both scream, which means we're about to be having a lot of issues. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Brother. I refuse. Zombies can't hit you if you say no. Fuck, you would hit me right after I say that, you prick. There's a dude there. They're setting off mines, at least. That's all garbage. Let's have a look. To be fair, you can probably go Linux, and even you don't like their more unique ones. There are some that are heavily leaning into Mac OS design philosophy. Back in Nearby Friends, also relatable, true. Not old enough. Old people, damn it. Are you telling me that I am old and racist? I think you are older than me, and I know that for sure. You are not racist. You are also in a relationship, which makes it easier. Now I'm curious about your age, but I know not everyone likes sharing that sort of thing. I like people to guess, but people only get one guess, and regardless of what they say, I say no. About heading to Jen. It's unfortunately too late now, because I got waylaid by cars and this military base. So Jen is going to have to wait until tomorrow at 4 AM. And the time is now 10 PM today. Fucking, I am so glad I spec all the way into punching. How many did those two screamers spawn? Okay. This is ridiculous. What do we drop? An engine? 2 engines. Alright. I know how old you are. Yeah. You know. I said you were older than me. Just have 5 kids, Zach Lamau. If I had a child, I would not be able to afford it. I'd have to give it away. I didn't say you were old, Toading. I said you are older than me, and that is true. And you are deemed too poor. A rigged game, I see, yeah. That's how I keep things spicy. I normally don't just outright tell people that I will say no, regardless of what they guess, because then they guess, and I say, oh, no, it's not that. But they don't know that I would have said no, even if they guessed right. You mean the house of the child? Okay, that didn't sound good. Getting real dark in here, fellas. Feral. Oh, and a radioactive. Okay, I'm out. I need to get my gun. Fuck, there's 2. Okay, the radioactive ones regenerate, so you have to do a lot of damage very quickly. Oh shit. No! Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Damn it. Okay, that is our first life, unfortunately lost. I'm not sure if we can get our backpack back over. But that is going to be our first life. Oh, I should have just left. I thought the door would hold a little bit longer. Oh, that's a real shame. Okay, so let us just remove the 1-ups. Damn it. Spawn near the backpack. I have a house, at least for now. You can never be sure. You get to keep it true. Because he said I have to give it up. Ah, oh well. To be clear, that is our first death. We have killed almost 700 zombies. I am not sad at all that we died there. I mean, I'm a little sad that it happened, but we are owed a death. To be fair. So it is not the biggest deal. However, I think for today, we shall do a little ending of it. Let's go see Lord Zenith.
There.
Ooh, tihi rar, exi meow nya. A word from our sponsor, Little Dinner Plate. Everyone stick around, we'll go see Lord Zenith. We know him, we love him. We haven't collabed with him, but we still know and love him. I will be back tomorrow with Baldur's Gate 3 with Madam Butterfly. No idea what time, but it will happen. So be there and or be square, depending on what you prefer. Yeah, I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye. Nice to meet you, lofty softy. Bye-bye, everyone.